Well, welcome everybody. I'm Absurdum, and we're going to be doing a new series today. This is Wartales. Very excited for this. This has been one of the most requested games ever that I play. This and Darkest Dungeon, which I could just never get into Darkest Dungeon. But this game I think will be a lot of fun, and finally, I always say, you know, when it's on sale, I'll pick it up, I'll look at it sometime, you know. I haven't really seen much about this game. I've never really looked at it a whole lot. I am very aware of what it is, but I've never played it. This is why it's going to be a derp series, because there will be a lot of derp, I'm sure. But I am pretty excited for this. I think it's going to be a pretty good time. Let me jump in here real quick and just maybe turn down the audio a little bit on the music. Just because it's loud on my end, if nothing else. But let's pop right in and do a new game. Like I said, beyond just launching the game to make sure that it works in OBS and everything just fine, I haven't even really played it. So let's see what we're getting into here. Choose your destiny, okay? Your companions are apprentice friends looking for an adventure, men escorting merchants who lost their employer, deserters fleeing an abusive captive. Okay, do I get to pick one? Oh, okay, I get to pick one of these. Great. Shipwreck of pirate crew requires one of the following. So she's looking for a village where they can set up their own tavern. Okay, so I did pick up a couple of the DLCs, the ones that were kind of recommended to me when this was on sale and I picked it up. Okay, so we get different bonuses. What? Okay, so we're starting here. All right. I'll figure this out. Influence 30, but decreased raw materials. Can I figure out what influence means? No? Okay. We get a swordsman, ranger, archer, brute. I mean, I kind of like the idea of having an archer, or a ranger and an archer. Deserters fleeing an abusive captive. We are suspicious. Okay. Warrior, ranger. Interested what the different classes are and what they're about. Young farmers looking for a better life. Stolen items. Okay. Interesting. Or we could start up a tavern, which I think we can do either way. This is probably just a tavern start. I don't know. We're going to stick with the basic because I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, next we will, they're used to long walks. Decreased fatigue. Cunning fighters. Experience gained in combat 10%, influence gained after a battle increased by, I mean, that seems pretty solid. Constitution increased by 10% because they're resilient. Excellent at slap games. I don't know what that means. What's a slap game? Is it just a game where you just literally slap each other around? Is that what people do for fun? Are quick learners. Experience gained for each profession increased by 10%. What's the difference between that and combat? I'm gonna do cunning fighters because I feel like that won't ever treat me wrong. And if they had a flaw, it would be a somewhat meek appearance, decreased carrying capacity, internal dissatisfaction. It's too real for me. Reduces troops' happiness by 1. Uncommon bout of bad luck. Reduce critical hits. Very hard time getting up. That's also too real for me. Danger during rest increased by 10%. That seems like a lot. A lack of self-confidence. Willpower. Ooh. Okay, so we have to take something bad. Carrying capacity is probably not that terrible. Willpower is probably not that terrible. Ugh. I don't really love this idea because I think this is going to be more important than I realized, but we'll just pick the first option because that really has no context for me. Now, I did get told a little bit about the different exploration modes, and basically it's kind of dynamic on how the way you play your game. I think, if I remember correctly, I was told to stick with the region locked. Basically, what the difference is we can explore anywhere with this, and the game's level will change based on what level I am. Whereas opposed to this one is once we outlevel an area, we're outleveled in that area. We can still do things there, but it's gonna be easy. We're just gonna step on them, and we can't go to our harder zone until we go to harder zone. I heard pros and cons for both, but I think I would enjoy this one more because it's more sandboxy, and this is more like old school RPG. I think we should stick with this, and I'm pretty sure that's kind of what I was told to do, but maybe I'm misremembering. Either way, we'll do it, and if we hate it, we will never do it again. No big deal. Let's see, starting region, starting options. Either progress in this game to unlock new starting regions. Okay, yeah. Well, that's fine. So we'll start here, I guess. You can change the difficulty? Okay. I mean, novice, I don't think is... I mean, while I'm new to this game, I don't think it's going to be... I mean, I've played these games before, so it should be fine, right? Limited, only save 1 save per game. But you can go back anytime. And then Iron Men, not man. I'm just going to do free. Sometimes that's nice when you're recording series and stuff, just in case you get crashes or something. All right, here's our people. Look at that mustache. Oh, we even have a pony named Pony. All right, fair enough. Can I rename you? What do you want? We're gonna name him Trouble. Can't not name him Trouble. There we go, perfect. I don't... Does this mean anything? I mean, I guess I can change the way they look. That's cool. Oh, I can choose their traits. 9-meter shot, dexterity. 5-meter move. Okay. Random positive trait. What's this do? Do I have to? Oh, so if I give him 2 positive traits, I have to give him a random negative. Interesting. Okay, so random crit hit by 3%, constitution by 5, strength by 5, dex by 5, earns 20% more experience in their profession, 5% more experience to... Okay, so there must be 2 types of leveling. We'll give you nimble because you work off of dex, I would assume. What is this? What does this mean? Oh, I can change your utility ability. First aid, aim, grants deafness. Can I, what's deaf? Oh, there it is. Range of the next attack is doubled and the precision is enhanced. Can't be used if engaged in combat, which makes sense. Yeah, we'll do aim. Should I be looking? I want to get into the game, but I kind of feel like I should be looking at people real quick. What do you do? Strength, melee, that makes sense. Taunt. Forces the target to engage and inflicts weakening. Okay, that seems pretty solid. Wrath deals damage to the target if they have less than 50% health left. Fatal blow. This unit gains fury. Damage to the next. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that seems fine. And then everyone, I guess, has a chance for first aid. We'll do strong. I might be stacking this like really high in my favor. But for now, oh yeah. I do love a good backstab. Run. Wrath. We'll do this because we might want to try to position you behind people. Can. And we'll do nimble. This is a learning run. It's going to be full of derp. That's why it's the derp series. And you will be strength. You're my anti-armor person. You can have first aid. That's fine. Do you have anything else that's really cool? Taunt. No, you kind of like the warrior. Oh, wait. Deals 3 damage to all units in the area. Damage is increased by 50% against... Still have armor. We'll stick with you as you are. Just in case. I don't know if you're supposed to be more of a tank or not, but we'll figure it out. All right, let's talk more rock. All right, it's 10 minutes. We haven't killed anything yet. What's going on? It's taking a little bit longer to load than I'm used to in video games. Your companions are off in search of adventure. After a few days of quietly traveling along where the only feat is not getting lost, they now have reached their destination. Here, surely, await some novel and exciting quests that will stir up the uneventful lives of the bored apprentices. The adventure awaits at the end of the road, for those who make it there alive, that is. Okay, there's just people wandering there. Well, I don't really have anywhere to go. How do I even get back here? Fight these bandits. When your turn comes, you play any unit you haven't used in the round. Okay. You can find out which enemy will then come into play. Alright. I do kind of enjoy the 3D map, and we also outnumber them greatly. What are these guys for? You can place companions here before the battle starts. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. I see what's going on. Let's do that then. And then we start by doing something. Move. Okay, we just do whatever we want. Gotcha. I don't usually like to play games blindly like this because it's a lot of me just fumbling around trying to figure out the most basics of things, but that's all right. This is what we do today. Engage. When you perform a melee attack on a free enemy, you engage them. An engaged unit can only attack their engaged opponents and have a higher chance of taking critical damage. Take advantage of this with your other units. An engaged unit is exposing their back. Attack them from behind. That's exactly what I was planning to do with you. Yeah. Why can't I move you? What do you mean return? Another companion has started their turn. Return to activate companion. To active companion. Oh, I'm not done with you? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Okay. I don't want to disengage. I don't want to do anything. So I guess I just have to hit the end turn button. Gotcha. I gotcha. We'll get to all this eventually, probably. I can't really stand it directly. I was hoping to be able to stand there more behind him. Let's see how close do I have to be. Alright, so top bar is armor, bottom bar is health. I assume 8's a lot. Increases the critical. Okay. Am I not standing behind him? And I guess I'm also not engaged, but that's all right. All right. I'm poisoned. That's unfortunate. Poacher will take their turn. All right, let's run up there. Stab him. Taunt this man. And then hit him. And then I'm going to move you in. This is obviously just a tutorial fight for people like me, right? This is shared between everybody. Each time you rest. Ah, okay. It's probably going a little harder than I should be. Using abilities. That seemed like a good hit. All right. Attack of 1 is not very concerning. A new round is starting. Not sure when that's not counting as like an ambush. Maybe it is, and I just don't know that because I'm dumb. Let's see if we can go ahead and finish this guy off since... Shh. Oh no, the poacher's next. Oh, my bad. My bad. Very nice. Please observe social distances. Kill 3 enemies with a single AoE attack. I just got an achievement, but I don't think anything... I don't think that just happened, but whatever. Alright, you already went. Let's go ahead and have you finish them off then. There it is, right in the face. Nice kill cam. Alright. Yeah, that... felt like that took a lot more attention to mine than it should have, but there we go. We got a damage dagger. Who wouldn't want that? Some dead people. Probably useless remains. Then again... what does that mean? What do you mean, then again? 10 golds and some seasoning for the tavern. We're just gonna take it all. Intim leveled up, but he doesn't have a profession. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Aptitude points can be used to improve companions' attributes. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. We can... okay. We can have you be a vanguard. Smasher or destroyer. Constitution, strength. Alright, so you can charge people. Disengages and charges in a straight line. Disengage, that could be nice. Deals 5 damage to all units in their path and applies slowdown. Okay. Poison to impact. Deals 5 damage to all units in the area. Applies 2 poisons to the bleeding units. Okay, so they have to be bleeding first. Alright. And Destroyer. Weakens them. I mean, that's kind of nice too. Right? Debuffs are always good. Let's try this. Sure. Ah, down here. What does the 2 pluses mean? I want strength. Why can't I do strength? Next point is +2 crit. And 2 crit damage. What's my current crit? How would I see that? I feel like I should be able to see what your current crit is. Choose a profession. What does that mean? Tinkerer? Oh. Currently learning recipes and craft and enhance camping gear. Okay. I maybe I'm getting ahead of myself there. Movement. +1 movement. I mean, that could be good. Let's go. Sure. I guess. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening. Do I want the bodies? They're kind of heavy. I'm not sure what I would do with them. Repair. Raw materials. Where do I have those at? We got 15. Is that what I'm doing? Okay. Sure. All right. We'll continue. What's here? This tree is shiny. I'm gonna go touch it. We got what, belladonna? I'm not sure what that was. I do like that you can see enemies that kind of just roaming around. That's kind of cool. And that we can get stuff. Let's go to the stables. They're here, so why wouldn't we? Oh, inspect this barrel. I assume this X means it would be stolen if I take it. I did pick up some comfrey. Oh, so close. In iron ore. Yeah, steel. Okay, fair enough. There's Pony, Pony, and Pony. There's Benane. Obviously, that's how you say her name.
Edoran has been a boon for my business. I cannot help but feel for my poor ponies. I can tell you aren't soldiers. Take them with you if you can. Otherwise, they would most likely end up dead on the battlefield through no fault of their own.
Wait, you just want to give me a pony? Okay. Okay, so when you say take them, you mean buy them. You don't actually mean take them. Yeah, okay.
When I think of how many people don't shoe their ponies, it makes me want to pull out the little hair I have left.
Yeah, I feel you, bud.
Tell you what, buy a horse from us, and I'll throw in the horseshoes for free.
I mean, am I supposed to be buying a horse from you? I don't feel like I should be. All right, let's leave. Enough of these people. So we got happiness, we've got influence. You recruit new companions and perform certain actions. Okay, interesting. Value points. That's where we have to rest, and we got 4 days of food. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. What is this sign telling me? Is there a faster time lapse here? Pause isn't really what I wanted. West and east. We can go to a jail or what I assume is a town. Which, okay, this is north. Okay, well, let's go west then. I feel like there should be... Okay, yeah, sure. I feel like there should be like a map here or something. Knowledge point earned. Oh, this is kind of cool. So what do we have here? A forge, a town hall, a market, apothecary, a derelict tavern, and a not derelict tavern. So I'm assuming this is DLC related.
As the merchant in charge of selling this little marvel, it's my pleasure to welcome you, mercenaries. Take your time, have a look around this fine building and just soak in the atmosphere. Let me draw your attention to the low-maintenance dirt floor and the roof that's never once failed in its 100 years of existence. But the best part, mercenaries? The price. For a tiny, almost inconsequential investment, you can finally become the proud tavern keepers you've always dreamed of being.
1 gold? Alright, fine, I'll bite.
Excellent decision, mercenaries. You won't regret it.
I don't know how true that is.
I'll leave you to your cleanup. You won't be needing me.
You've received and learned the recipe for the alchemist creme brulee specialty in your compendium. Great. Select a woodcutter. Okay. Sure. I don't know. Yeah, why not? I don't know. Place the cursor on the wood cutting circle. Oh. So this is like a minigame. Oh, I have to actually click on it. I thought it was just like a click when you feel like it. Excellent. We got a wall torch and a boatload of achievements. The tavern is established and managed by the troop. It can generate revenue during each shift. To operate successfully, a tavern requires staff, equipment, extensive menu. The tavern's reputation is measured by prestige. Using prestige, you can unlock equipment and expand the tavern. The more numerous, varied, and satisfied your patrons are, the more prestige you earn. The main way to attract patrons and encourage them to spend money: comfort, security, satisfaction, which are calculated after each shift. Would you like to name your tavern? Yeah, of course I would. Crap, this is a lot of pressure. Okay, look, I don't know. The Dirtfish Ale House, that's what I got. Maybe we can rename it later. If you got a better idea, please let me know. I'm sure you have a better idea. So this is quickly becoming like a completely different game. Cellar barrels in their assigned brewers are located here. Select the types of alcohol produced. Sales, okay. What do I need to do right now? Assign cook. Produces meals. Inactive. Missing assignment. The camp is a place you can... Yeah, okay. Manage staff. Oh, right click. Perfect. Got it. Tavern keeper. Civilian recruits. Transfer companions. We can have the horse do it? Well, hold on. He can be a bouncer? Shut up. Security by 8. Specialties mascot. Increases sale odds by 15% from all patrons in the area. Sure. Yeah. Okay. When if you transfer this unit, your troop will no longer have enough carrying capacity to move. That's dumb. Don't do that. These people will have to pay a wage, though. I mean, I guess we have to pay these people a wage, too. And you can all just be bouncers. Got it. So, well, yeah, we need a cook and a brewer. Yes, is that all you guys do is brew? We need a tavern keeper. I see. So they're a brewer, but I can have them do other things, is what it's looking like. Ages alcohol 50% faster. Alcohol production is increased by 3. Food production is increased by 1. All right. Aging sounds good, I guess. New applicants in 3 shifts. So we don't need a bard. We don't need a bouncer. Patrons rob them, however. Okay. So we'll just take you for now and have you be a tavern keeper. I'm gonna assume we're okay without a bouncer. I mean, our security seems fine as is. So let's Create a menu. Yeah, okay. These are things I cost. All right. Sure. What does this percentage mean? Complexity. It's the chance to sell the item. I see. That's fine. Why don't we stick with that for now? Brandy. Okay, that's all we can sell. Promotions on pike, hemp, and cabbage. We got staff. We got our people. Got it. Oven. Do I need tables and things? I would assume. Oh, we already did that. Layout. Yes. Ordering equipment. Use this window, buy or sell tavern equipment, increases the tavern's prestige to unlock new types of equipment. When the upgrade version of a piece of equipment is available, you can buy it directly. Okay. I mean, it seems like a good idea. From what I read, this is like a great way to make money in the game. So, sure. Did I already have one? How do I? Oh, I just right click it and place it. All right, we'll throw out a second table down. That's fine. And wall decorations, a sconce. Yeah. Can I move you? I can. Can I move you? Okay, great, perfect. I didn't know. There was a grid, so I assumed I could, but you know, nothing's real. Who knows? Basic walls. All right, let's try this out. What is the new shift? Reach 50 prestige to unlock additional shifts. So does it just do its thing in the background? Or do I have to like set it? I'm gonna assume it just does its thing in the background. Hey, we have the Dirtfish Ale House. Great, good for us. I assume I want to take a job though. Like, let's get back to the actual like, base game.
Are you mercenaries? I'll have you know that we do not take kindly to refugees in these parts.
Sound like blurry lines.
Why, you ask? Because they have overrun our streets and are now taking to the roads. Edoran is sending our way anything with legs and a mouth that cannot wield a sword. You have your work cut out for you. There is no lack of honest folk in need of help to fend off the refugee menace.
It's a strange stance on refugees, but okay. Okay. How do I take a job? Who's gonna pay me to do something?
You can use my anvil. I can also repair your armor. Oh, and I'm looking to hire a skilled blacksmith, if you happen to know one.
I assume that I can make somebody a blacksmith then and send it to them. I don't need anything repaired. I don't plan on stealing anything. So I guess we're done talking to him? Okay. Sure, we'll make you one. Why not? Yeah. I don't know. We'll do that then. So we get throwing knives, a throwing sickle. That's kind of cool. We could make a shield. I mean, if I had these parts, I could do these things. Obviously. Okay. We'll leave. Does somebody here want something done? Why are you purple? The informant.
Psst. You. Yeah, you. You looking for work?
Yeah.
I can give you tips and point you toward the best missions. The kind that pays much better than the measly rewards the mercenary guild has.
Where's the mercenary? Can you tell me where the mercenary guild is?
You'll then have to meet the client and meddle in other people's affairs. But at the end of the day, it's the number of crowns in your purse that counts, right?
Submission board, no. Emissary, what do you do?
Might you be looking for work?
Yes. God,
Our
yes.
role as emissaries is to ensure that all service requests are fulfilled. We regularly update our job offers.
Thank God. Okay, so. Hard is not something that's really ringing. A rat infestation is destroying our lands. At night, we can hear piercing screeching coming from the teeming masses. All right, perfect. 200 gold? Sounds great. Where is this? So it's just southeast of here. Lovely. Okay, so just kind of show me on the map. I assume there's a time limit or something? No? All right, let's just take it for now then.
Say, it's not often you see new faces around here. Well, apart from the Edoranian war refugees, that is.
Price temporarily reduced. Okay.
Feel free to come back often. There's always folk looking for work around here, especially since all the fighting started across the border.
What does a legendary recipe mean? Increases the troops' happiness by 1. Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah. We can sing if we had a loot. That's kind of cool. Alright, I think we're done here. Let's go to the market, buy something, and then kill some rats. Because, you know.
Those refugees. I understand there's a war in Edoran, but that doesn't mean they can just help themselves.
Right. How many do I need? I have 4 days worth of food, which is probably good. Let's buy a couple just in case. I assume the food doesn't go bad. Alright. Pendium. Yeah, we'll look at that later. I don't want to bore you with that. Let's deport. Let's go kill some rats. I can't move you from here. What's that mean? If the horseshoe fits. Okay. Alright, well, we're on our way, I guess. Do we move fast? I like how you can actually see your band of people and, like, the horse and all that. That's kind of cool. There's people come to fight me, so we're going to want to go down this way and then south more. Let's touch this tree, because I'm into that. And then fight these people, because I'm into that. Yeah, okay, they want some, I want some.
Where's them refugees?
We all consent.
We'll toss them out ourselves. We'll toss them all out.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been drinking. We all have. How'd you know? You seers or something? Never mind. Leave us be. We've got refugees to clear out of Tiltron.
So if we kill them, we'll get 5 leather? Yeah, okay, sure. We need to level up, why not? The Drunken Countin, a group of drunkards, have decided to square off with refugees. They must be stopped before things get out of control. Oh, okay, so this is we're doing a good thing. Gotcha. I wasn't sure. I mean, yeah, they came up to me and attacked me, but you know, I don't know. There's a trap? Whose trap is that? Put that there. And why are you over here? I don't care for that. That seems like a bad spot for you to be in. There we go. All right, let's move you up here. All right, you have to enter turn. Is there a button? No? Okay. Go straight into backstabbing, straight to shooting somebody. Let's go ahead, because you're going to move next. We'll use you because you're further away. Why are you lit? No. So are you getting pinced now, or? No? Okay. I'm not really sure what that means. Okay, perfect. I don't want you to engage them. What does that 22% mean? Nice. Very nice. A new round is starting. Very solid hits there from the rogue. Trait has been unlocked. Solid hits there. All right, I feel like I'm getting a hang of this already. Yeah, I don't care for that. We're going to engage you just so you don't do things like that. Getting a little beat up there, son. Very nice. Do I have to worry about accidentally shooting my friends? Looks like maybe I do have to worry about such things. Nice kill shot. Nice. We've been galvanized. Surround an engage enemy unit with 2 who are allies to get a bonus. Is that what that means? Okay, surrounded is different. What's this? Galvanized. Damage increased by 50%. Oh, very nice. Okay, cool. Let me stand here. It's maybe a better spot. $18. Very nice. So we got a little beat up, but all in all, I think we walked out of that pretty okay. Pick the Corpin of the Guard. Very easy to use, plus 2 strength, heavy strike skill. Got some cloth, we got some wine, we got some dead people, got some leather. All right. Awesome. You leveled up. Go ahead and repair, sure. Yeah, you were doing some stuff there. You got a rusty shiv, which is kind of awesome. Just because it's rusty. Willpower. Used to boost the troops' morale in combat, also increases the critical hit. 15 points. This unit survives the first time they should die in combat once per encounter. Sure. Alright, what are our options? Valorous Audacity. Every time this unit ends their turn next to an enemy and is not engaged in combat, you gain... Oh, that's actually really awesome. Every time this unit kills an enemy, you gain... That's also awesome. I feel like this would proc a lot more, though. Valor Support. Every time this unit ends their turn next to an ally and is not engaged, you gain... Okay. I feel like you're going to use this a lot more. Yeah, so let's pick that one, sure. Choose a profession. Okay, so we have unlocked more. Cool. Let's continue. So, looking at the map, I'm not really sure how to get down there, but I guess that's, you know, kind of the point of exploring. We also found a mine. Who are you? You don't look very friendly. We did find a farm. They're going to go attack people. Can we join in on this? Is this a thing we can be a part of? And why aren't you doing anything about this?
Help us, please!
Okay. Yeah. We can choose who to attack. I mean, that's a lot of them. What do you mean allies? Okay, whatever. You know what? Doesn't matter. We're gonna do it. Some characters are important. If they die, the battle will end. Important allied characters must be protected, and important enemies captured. Alright. You talking about the hoodlum? Oh, you're talking about these guys? Fair enough. Civilian, I don't think you should be over there. Can I switch you out? Nice. Let's maybe do that. There's a lot of them over here, and these people over here. Like, we're really outnumbered. Alright. Whatever. She means business, and I'm all for that, so. Maybe we'll do that. Alright, let's start with you. Run you over here. We'll be wary of the spare trap. What does that mean? Next. You do. Oh, okay. That's just a little icon for me. Gotcha. Bro, I didn't move you there so you can be in combat, okay? Got you nice and surrounded. Yes, click him. Now we should get a point, right? Some actions grant temporary valor points that must be used before the battle ends or they will be lost. Okay, so it's temporary. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Don't poison me. You know what? You all want to gang up on him. I guess I can respect that. Relentless charge. It's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Go and bash him up. Very nice. What is this? What is that thing? Oh, I can pick it up and throw it. Great, I guess. Let's maybe get you a bit closer. 100% chance. I want to kill this guy quickly so we can focus on that archer. I think that'd, you know, make a lot of sense. Especially with this kind of nonsense happening. That is not okay. You're next. That's unfortunate. We can kill you, that'd be fantastic. I think that counts. Okay, well. There you have it. Yeah, I don't. Did you shot your friend? That's awesome. Yeah, go stab him. Or punch him. That also is cool, I guess. I want to engage you, so you stop trying to shoot me. It's just as a general rule, I don't care for that. I think we'll just end your turn. Are you gonna poke him with a stick? Poke him. Lovely. Very nice. And I actually might just kind of move you a little bit closer. I'm not trying to get you shot by that person. Actually, you know what? That's exactly what's gonna happen, isn't it? hoping that you won't get shot from that far. Or we can at least... That was a hell of a hit. Spread the love a little bit. That's what one does. Let's go ahead and increase that aim. Start working you down a little bit. I don't think you're going to reach me. You are totally going to reach me. All right. Let's go ahead and move you here. You're going to gauge on him. I'm going to abuse that by sneaking up behind you and stabbing you. I imagine you're going to run up there and engage on this. You know, when you can. You gonna go poke him? You gonna come down here and be a part of this? Okay. I'd like to disengage with you, but triggers an attack of opportunity from the opponent that ignores guard. Yeah, I was afraid of that. So letting you get engaged was kind of a big no-no. So I guess we'll just do this then. You already went. Who's left on my team? Oh, just you. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't love what's happening here. You're the person with first aid and you're all the way up there. Can we kill you right now? Absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. We're galvanized, which is also lovely. Can I keep you from dying is kind of my next question. That's a heck of a punch. So 2 turns of poison is going to be your life. All right, that's kind of what I was afraid of. %. Whoa, very nice. Can you help me out since I'm about to die trying to save your life? No? Okay. Your opponent are demoralized and flee. Do you want to let them go? And when yeah, because I'm afraid you're gonna get poisoned to death. So yes, we're just gonna say yes. Win a fight using only temporary VPs. Oh, only. Your group is overtired. Your companions might die of exhaustion if you keep walking. You should really rest. Yeah, I agree. Things could be looking better. Oh, we did get Tavern though. Okay. Movement, armor with some dead people, a damaged dagger, which is maybe better than the rusty shiv that we have. A lockpick. Okay. Let's go ahead and loot it all. What do you have here? 8 armor. Rusty gladius. 3 constitution. Unit and all allies in the area gain protection for 2 rounds. Decrease damage taken. Okay. Constitution gets you heavy armor. Heavy armor. Destabilizing strike. Damage to the enemy. It applies destabilization. Reduces score to 0. And then laceration, but you're more medium. Okay. Deals 6 damage to all the units in the area 2 times. Usable after 2 attacks. gives you strength. I mean, that sounds cool. Reduce damage sounds kind of nice. So we'll do that, I guess. And yeah, we'll take this. How about you, friend? It's about time you leveled up. You got some nice shots in there. Every time an attack hits multiple units, you gain 1. Okay, that don't feel like that happens very often. Every time you kill a unit, you gain 1. Okay. Every time this unit ends their turn next to an ally and is not engaged in combat. That probably doesn't happen a whole lot either. I feel like out of any of them, you're going to kill the most. So we'll do that, I guess. Especially if I increase your damage. Yeah, okay. Awesome. So this is going to increase dex. You can't equip light armor. What kind of armor do you equip? Basic armor? Okay. How about you? Well, who the heck can equip light armor then? I just assumed you guys would. How can I tell what kind of armors you can equip? I feel like it should be listed somewhere here. Because you give dex. No, you don't. You give movement. Alright, whatever. Do I look like an outlaw now, though? Is that like something that just happened? Angler's rags. Alright, we'll do that. Okay, sounds nice. And then maybe we will just make camp then. You can rest at the campfire at your camp and feed your troops and pay their wages to avoid unrest. Resting refills your fatigue menu and restores valor points and speeds up time. I mean, that all seems reasonable. Reduces 2 during each rest. Sure. Yeah. Why not? We're gonna make a torch. Lockpicks. A pitten? What's a pitten driven into the rock can be used to hang rope? Okay. Fish hook. We could make rope. That's kind of cool. I like this camping feature. You just build stuff. We already have a lockpick, so I don't think it's super necessary to craft one. But since we don't have an assigned one. Okay, now we have an assigned one. So now they'll make 2 repair kits. Okay, perfect. Assigned companions generates +1 happiness during each rest. Okay, I see. So you won't get the +1 happiness because you're doing stuff. I gotcha. You know what? I'm just gonna hit the camp button. And we're gonna cook fish. We need a little bit more. Perfect. Wages to pay 0, I guess. Danger level none. Have 10 different factions visit your tavern on the same day. Apparently people are visiting our taverns. We made 16 gold. Got 9 patrons. People were mostly satisfied we get some prestige. Okay, that's cool. Money's money, I guess. The troop is well rested. You gain 2 of these points. Your troop's happiness increased by 3. Troop's happiness is 8. Your companions are pleased. You have gained the following bonuses. Maximum valor. You produce this. Okay, cool. Yeah, I totally know what's happening. Alright, well, let's pause it here, and then I'm gonna end the episode. I want to make this one a little bit longer just so we can get our feet wet and feel what's going on, get an idea, not just me that's kind of completely just wasting 30 minutes of being confused and walking around and not really know what's going on. I want to thank everyone for coming on and being a part of this series. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like and a comment, it really does help the first of any series get more attention from people. And I'm really excited for Wartales because it's something that has been requested from me for a very long time, and people have been wanting to see it. So I'm really excited to be getting into playing this game. So thank you so much for everyone who has asked and been patient. A special thank you to Trouble, Magnus the Pious, and our newest member for the channel, Merlin Monstrosity. Lots of mages going on here for your support. But even if you're not a channel member, thank you so much. You guys mean the world to me. Please take care of yourself. Please stay safe. And I hope to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.